What is up, guys? We are back with another full speed test camera comparison. Today we are doing the S20 FE versus the iPhone 13 here. The S20 FE is still one of the best overall phones you can buy for really anybody. It has all the bells and whistles and it's pretty cheap at the $400 price point. So we are getting the Apple A15 chip, latest and greatest, on the iPhone 13 with 4 gigs of RAM. S20 FE, we do have the Snapdragon 865 with 6 gigs of RAM here. We're in on the iPhone and on the S20. Alright guys, so here are the Geekbench scores, and what you guys are going to see here with the S20 FE is that it is pretty impressive how this phone is able to keep up. Alright, let's make sure everything is closed out here. Let's go ahead and launch Subway Surf here. iPhone 13, S20 FE right behind it. One of the things you'll notice with the displays is that you have two very nice and vibrant displays. I kind of like the S20 FE's display a little bit more. It does not have the, the bigger notch, and they're both really nice looking displays as far as its color with the, Super AMOLED, and then you have the OLED display on the iPhone. Both very nice looking displays here. YouTube. Again, S20 FE loaded up YouTube faster. Actually won that right there. So also one thing that you'll notice is that the S20 FE has 120 Hertz. You do not have 120 Hertz on the iPhone. It is 60 Hertz, and it does feel, the S20 FE just feels much smoother and snappier with that 120 Hertz display. So far, iPhone is holding up to be faster. Oh, that was actually a tie. That was much closer than I thought. These are actually a little bit closer than I was thinking. So they're almost kind of tied there. It seems like with games, the iPhone will jump out ahead. But as far as like normal applications and also just scrolling, the S20 FE just feels faster. iPhone again. Temple Run. S20 jumped out ahead there. Let's see. Let's try Snapchat. Amazon. Boom. Very fast, man. Jetpack. Boom. Kind of a difference there. Twitter. So as you guys are seeing, not a massive difference. But the iPhone is, as we can see, really, really fast. But S20 FE keeping up here. Now let's check out our PUBG graphics here. Let's go to PUBG here. And it looks like the S20 FE booted it up first there. What? Wow. It's impressive, guys. I'm impressed. Alright, so graphic performance is actually going to be the same, and which is really nice. So for an $800 phone versus a $400 phone now in the used refurbished marketplace, I have that link down below. But it's gonna still be cheaper. Even if you get this phone new, it's still like 600 bucks, or maybe like, I think it's now 500. The prices went down on these, on the S20 FE dramatically, but you can see I can play at Ultra HD settings, no problem on both of these phones if I desire to. Alright, so as far as gaming performance, like I was saying, extremely fast on both. You're not gonna be disappointed. And honestly, if the 90 FPS came to the S20 FE, you would technically have better settings on this phone because it is capable of running that with a high refresh rate display. And the iPhone is definitely going to be super smooth. Check out my gaming test. This A15 chip is a beast, very fast, extremely snappy. I have not had any issues gaming on this device. Now we do have more RAM on the S20 FE, so let's see. They both restarted. Subway Surf. This restarted. YouTube restarted. A lot of restarts on both. Okay, they both kept Instagram open. Restart. Restart. Okay, still open. Still open. Another restart. So it looks like the iPhone is going to jump ahead and in front of the S20 FE as far as RAM management. Not too bad. It kept a lot of applications open, but I think the iPhone kept a little bit more applications open here. So let's go ahead and discuss the image quality. Now for the camera specs on the iPhone, we are working with a dual camera setup. It is a 12 megapixel standard, a 12 megapixel ultra wide 4K video at 2430 60 FPS, along with a 12 megapixel selfie cam, and that is also at 2430 25 and 60 FPS as well. So with the Galaxy S20 FE 5G, we are working with a triple camera setup, and it is a 12 megapixel standard, a 8 megapixel telephoto, a 12 megapixel ultra wide 4K video at 60, and then a 32 megapixel selfie cam with 4K at 60. So we do get a telephoto lens, and we do not get that on the iPhone, so that is also something that you might be concerned with. But I'll go ahead and show you these side-by-side stills. You guys can see what the video and photos look like. Alright guys, here's the video on the 13. Alright guys, here's the video on the S20 FE. Alright, so from our speaker fans, we've got max volume here. Let's go ahead and hear. I do have Dolby Atmos turned on the S20. Definitely a fuller sound. Now they both have the same volume, so it's not like one's louder than the other, but you do have a much more present bass quality on the iPhone. Yeah, definitely a much present bass quality there. So let me know what you guys think. Be sure to comment down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.